Hello and welcome back to Heroes of Might and Magic 3. This is our dungeon challenge playthrough with Gunnar with no tier 5 spells, no resurrection, no animate dead, and only one tier 7 dwelling per faction allowed. We've got a lot to do today as we've got a lot of possible routes to go down, so the main goal will be to keep pushing with Gunnar while we use Damacon to clear up the straggler creatures we left in our biome to level up a secondary hero with. We're also going to start building up our cove towns now that we have 2 of them, so hopefully Damacon can start using a cove army before long, and if possible we'd also like to take a few more taupes when we find them, as our artifacts aren't very good yet, and we'd also like to have some spares for Damacon too. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so first things first, we've got Gunnar moving. We could grab this magic well, but we're not going to, we're just going to keep going. And we're going to push ourselves towards the road and just ignore this Pandora's box, because if the AI have ignored it, then it means basically that it's junk, and that it's really just not worth picking up at all. So we already know where this comes out, actually. It comes out exactly next to Dace, which means that it could be worth clearing out just so we can get Dace in here pretty quickly to pick up some resources. And yeah, I think that's actually true. So now that we've taken those out, we're good to keep moving with our other heroes. I think we're just on collection duty with a couple of these. And I'm just going to leave Lorelei there to start with. And we'll see what we can pick up. Gion is still trying to find his way through this treasure area, but there's still quite a lot to pick up actually that we don't have to fight anything for, which is great. Dace wants to pick up the Warehouse of Gold and then go to the free Tree of Knowledge down here, and hopefully we get Expert Estates, so that's absolutely perfect. And he can then go through this underground passage, and we can start picking up a few of these bits that we've cleared out, which would be nice. Halon really just wants to be picking up some warehouses and windmills for us. And Damacon wants to be picking up some troops in a few moments. Let's just move Pickadram first, since he's got a fairly trivial thing to do. We're just moving towards this ore pit as soon as we can. So, Damacon. Let's pick up our dragons. Definitely the harpies, since we've already got so many of those. Might as well take the Medusas as well. And we'll take the Scorpicors. We'll also buy these harpies that have come through from the summoning portal. And I think Damacon's actually good to go. He can start clearing out a few bits and pieces for us now, so let's go and take out a horde of energy elementals first. I think we just wait. Okay, so they've all waited by the looks of it. Let's hit the bottom stack. And we should be able to take some of these out without taking too much damage. Yeah, we take a chunk of damage there actually, more than I thought we would. Let's hit the back stack. And we've already taken retail here, so we can... Oh, we've actually paralysed those, that's really helpful. I have to unparalyse them with these, so let's wait for now. Alright, so double paralysed, that could be worse. Let's hit the top stack, reduce those a tiny bit. And then we can hit and return with our harpies. Okay. And still on 136, this should be okay. We might lose a Scorpicor here. Oh no, we've already lost one. I think that's okay though. Let's take basic wisdom since we've already got earth magic. And did we actually pick up a spell book on Damacon? We didn't, okay. So let's actually go back and pick up a spellbook before we start moving any further. And we're pretty broke, but let's still build our fort here so we can start building up this cove town. And I mean, we probably will want this citadel, but let's get the next fort for now. And Lorelei, I actually don't want to pick up these units yet, I just want to end the turn. Okay, so we can see purple just below where Lorelei is. Okay, these are all pretty trivial fights, so I'm just going to take them and auto-combat them. Nagabank is actually something really useful. I'm not going to detour off the road too much though, so let's just go straight forward and take out these imps. Huh, so this is actually still blocked off. We've got a portal here, but it's blocked. I would have thought that that would have been cleared. That's interesting. So it means that pink didn't come through here. Okay. Let's kill a pack of Dread Knights. And we can't quite make it into this town, but we're definitely going to take it. And then we've got a blue portal here to carry on with as well, which is nice. So at least we know where we're going next. Lorelei's just going to chill. And I can still get further down here, pick up some more gold. Could pick up some mercury there. I can't actually get through there, which is a shame. Okay, well that's the extent of our gold clear out there, but that's still pretty good, I would have said. So let's buy Damacon as spellbook. Nice. And then we'll just keep pushing out with Damacon. Got a few quite easy fights. And we've got a load of easy fights here as well, plus a bank, which will be really, really helpful. So we'll just keep pushing towards that with Damacon and just kind of forget that he's there otherwise. Observatory would be useful to get, actually. Then let's go straight towards the ore pit down here. It's going to be really helpful, especially if we're building up our cove towns a little bit. So we get Tower of the Seas. I've got plenty of special resources. I'm going to build the citadel for now though, just so that that's built. I want to build the citadels and castles ASAP in our towns. Halon can just go and collect these resources. And yeah, Dace is pretty much just going to collect things for us. Got a few resources and a tower here which we could pick up. Won't actually show us very much though, thinking about it. It's just going to show us here and that's basically it. So might not even bother going for the tower actually. I think I'm going to go straight for the obelisk. Okay, so we're good to end the turn there already. Okay, so he's put an army in there, but a pretty insignificant one. Got a shield here, Shield of the Yawning Dead. Would actually be another part of the Armour of the Damned, so I could take that. Yeah, I'm absolutely fine with not losing anything at all. Okay, so this is a really recently taken town, it's not really been built up at all. All they've built is demons so far. So let's start building towards the town hall. This town can build the castle. And this one the citadel. Great, okay. And who have we got in the tavern? Arlak. Not a super useful hero, actually. I've got a taupe here. which would be useful to come and take out. Looks like this Naga bank's been cleared, but the taupe would be really useful. Okay, horde of pit fiends. We're not going to bother with the picket. Lots of zealots we should be able to make flee. And likewise with the witches. Oh, it's a big taupe. Just losing my trogs. Am I okay with that? Yeah, I think I am. Okay, so Crown of Dragontooth. This is all about hats. Got another teapot hat, which would be pretty useful, especially for Damacon. So I could actually, with Damacon, I could just... Yeah, I think this is the right thing to do. Let's take Advanced Wisdom and start making our way back towards town. There's going to be a bit of a slow start to Damacon's journey, but I think a teapot hat's going to be a huge, huge upgrade for him, so it's going to be worth having. And Pikadram doesn't really have a lot to do, so I'm probably just going to send him back up towards this portal. Do a bit of exploration for us. And let's send Halon to the artifact merchant, see if there's anything useful we can pick up there. Okay, slightly more on the obelisk, that's good. And Geon, let's see what else we can pick up with Geon. Oh, even more gold, right, okay. Okay, we can't get through there, but we can round the top here. So let's do that, let's see what we can get to. Okay, we can't get past any of these either, that's fine. Lorelei's sat where she is going to stay where she's sat. Apparently I can't speak today, so that's always a good start. And we've built, so we're good to end the turn, I think. And the gold we just got from that big taupe should help us build up our towns quite a bit, I think. So Damacon... Yeah, Damacon just wants to get closer here. Yeah, let's actually take out these fang arms, because then I can pass across this necklace. Let's actually slow these. And I think we just hit them all with another round before we do anything else. Okay, luck and morale, that's actually super helpful. Great. So we've picked up another artifact that'll be really, really useful to our secondary hero, so let's go back to Vex. And from our backpack, let's give Damacon these two artifacts. Shame we can't give him the angel wings. Let's also give him the Seal of Sunset. And I think that's pretty much all we actually need to give him, but that does give him a massive, massive boost to his stats. It's +9 to all stats there between those two arties, so I think that's well worth it. Let's go back to Brimstone and build our town hall. Okay, that's great. Probably should have built the spell power instead there, but never mind. Let's go and grab a free level since we've just leveled up, so it's well worth the 10 gems. And go through the blue portal. Let's see where this takes us. So a very thoroughly explored area by the looks of it. This has all been cleared out. So hopefully this means we're actually going into Blue's biome. That'd be a really nice way to start here. And I don't think Gion can get through anywhere else. No, he can actually get up here as well, so let's see what we can find there. Okay, that's good. We'll just move here, pick up gold. Wood and ore I wouldn't normally take a detour to go and collect, but since we're low on both, I'm going to, and I'll also send Dace to go and pick up this alchemist lab as well. He might visit the box if I can be bothered, but I'll probably just move him north and start picking up all of these resources that we can see that are just free. And what have we got here? We've actually got some pretty useful artifacts, but yeah, I mean, Necklace of Speed would be a really good thing to get. But I don't think it's really worth it. I've also got 2 parts of the Elixir of Life, but without the 3rd part, I'm not going to make a special detour to go and collect them. Okay, and Picadram just wants to be going north from here. Okay, so let's build up our cove towns. Nick's Fort, very important. Already got the castle. So let's build the Tower of the Seas. Alright, so we've built in our 3 towns that we need to build in. We've moved everyone that we needed to move. Apart from Halon. Halon can start the route from the reverse next time, I suppose. And otherwise we're good to end the turn. Okay, it's a blue hero. Could be important to take out. I mean, isn't really, but let's take them out anyway. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and it immediately just leads us to yet another portal. Interesting. Let's see where that brings us. Can we get through? We can actually get through here as well, so we might even be able to pick up even more resources. I think this is probably the most resources I've ever seen in a treasure area that are just free to pick up. Usually there's at least a few things blocking you, so you can't really get through. But in this instance, it doesn't really seem like there is. So let's move Picadram up. Damacon is now able to actually do quite a lot, I think. He's so significantly stronger just from picking up those artifacts that he should be able to push on and do quite a lot of damage now. And aside from the expert estates, which is obviously useful, 1,000 gold plus the 350 he gives anyway, that's obviously really useful. It's like 10,000 a week he now provides, which is or just shy of that, which is pretty good. But he also has expert offense, advanced wisdom, and basic earth magic, which are all really good starts. So, I think we're good other than building in our towns. So let's build the castle in our secondary cove town. And we could actually build the maelstrom here. Would leave us very few resources, but we are picking up lots and lots of resources at the moment, so that's not as big a deal. Not much. We could start building up this fortress town as well, but I don't think it's worth it. So let's build the marketplace. Let me just check I've got a marketplace in this town. Pretty sure I have. Yeah, and I've got a resource silo actually. So yeah, I think we're good. Let's just end the turn. Okay, Damacon first. Let's see what we've got in the refugee camp. Evil Eyes. Sure, I'll take Evil Eyes. And we'll go back and grab this defense as well while we're at it. Permastats are always useful. And Picadram can just pick up these couple of bits of resources we can see here, since gold is always good and wood we're pretty low on actually. And I can pick this up with another hero. so I'm going to keep moving up. Let's see what Dace can find. More sulfur, okay. More gold. Guessing this is going to be blocked, but I'll check it. Okay, so let's move Gunnar. I really would like to take this arena, even though it's a bit of a detour. I'm going to take it anyway. There's also a bank up here which I could take. But I'm going to go through the portal instead. Ooh. This is their capital. Wait. Does that mean they have one town or two, I wonder? That's actually just fine, losing a few harpies. No big deal. Let's build the Cage of Warlords so we get the +1 defense. We don't have any units we can buy, so we have... No, we don't have a swamp, a fortress type hero, unfortunately. Let's pop Gunnar back to the top of our list. And let's actually just leave Gunnar here, because we want to restore our mana points if we can. This town is completely fully upgraded, wow. We need the MG1, so let's build that in our secondary town here. We've got all the buildings that we could possibly want here, except a roost. Still need the Tower of the Seas and the Maelstrom. So let's build the tower. Should be able to build the Maelstrom next turn, which is all good. So yeah, I think we've built everything that we're planning on building, so let's end the turn there. Okay, it was a blue hero, who for some reason didn't move further up. Seems like an odd decision. So, we went from Mosswood through into this area. And does that indeed? Yeah, that does indeed allow... give blue no remaining towns. So we could go back to this... Where is it? There it is. We could go back to this Inferno town here. And do a bit of exploration, because there's quite a bit that looks like it hasn't been cleared out. Especially to the north, it looks like almost nothing has, in fact. Or, alternatively, I've still got the break from this area to do. And I could also go through the red portal here, so I've got a lot of options, actually. I think I'm probably going to leave the red portal for now. And we're going to send Gunnar... Do we send him back to Vex? I guess we do. And I might actually just dismiss Pickadram. Or do I dismiss Gion? Both would be fairly logical to do, actually. But let's decide next turn. Where did this portal go? Up towards Moston. What might be a better shout is we go to Moston, take out this throng of pit lords, so that we're wearing a shield. And then we can pick up more units next turn. I think maybe that makes more sense, actually. So yeah, let's go to Moston. And we'll hit these pit lords straight away. Okay, yeah, we'll take that. And we will flag the Hydra Den. Reason being simply that we do have 2 towns now, so we might want to start building up our initial fortress town. Not fortress, fortress town. So let's build the Basilisk Pit. Secondary Cove Town, we've got everything in, so all we need is the Maelstrom. What are we missing? Ore. So let's trade in for some ore. Okay, I think that's everything, so let's build the Maelstrom. Excellent, okay. And we have also got a... yeah, I thought it was down here. We've got a Maelstrom down here, which we could go and take as well. How far can Gunnar move? Quite far is the answer. If I went to Hitchgrove... we can get quite a significant amount of the way there, and after that we can teleport back. So I think that's, even though it's quite a slow way to do things, I think that's probably still the right thing to do. And this warehouse of wood's actually really, really useful. And Damacon, let's just sit here for next turn. It's wasting some moves, but I also want to see what's in the refugee camp, because you just never know. And everyone else can basically sit where they are already. My Inferno town does want to be building up a little bit, but we haven't got enough wood, so let's get some wood. Let's build the blacksmith so that we can build our city hall next turn. Our income's getting pretty good, 19,000 now. So that should tide us over. I think we're just good to end the turn in that case. That said... no, I'm going to spend the 1,000 gold on the crewmates, why not? And then we're good to end the turn. Okay. Okay. Hopefully we can just make these flee. Good. Earth Elemental Scroll. Oh, I don't actually have enough to teleport back. That's a bit of a shitter. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. So we're now going to have to send Gunnar back up through this subterranean gate. And then back north again. Yeah, which is kind of annoying. But there we go. It's my fault, so I can't really complain about it. Oh, I can still get through here with Gion. This is nice. Doesn't look like I can actually get through here. Okay, that's fine though. We've got plenty of resources to go and pick up still. Let's start our resource route for the week. See what we end up with. Battle Dwarves. Wasn't worth waiting for. Never mind. Sephiroth can pick up a few of these for us. And Lorelei can pick up some of these. I'm going to leave the other trogs. Sephiroth. I realise I've been saying Sephiroth for almost this entire playthrough so far. Sorry if that's irritated anybody. And we're not going to do any upgrades here yet. We're just going to start building things up slightly. Yep, so this is all good, and we want our city hall in our newest town, which is actually about to be taken off us again, but that's fine, I think. What sort of army has he got here? Not particularly significant, but let's buy the troops anyway. We've got Tazar down there. Nice. Okay, so let's leave it there. They're going to take this town, obviously. Okay, apparently they only lost 1 null. Let's send Gunnar back through here. And then we want to be sending him north. Wow, even more stuff that Gion can pick up. This is genuinely kind of crazy. I can pick up this much stuff. Not sure that Dace can actually go anywhere. Do I just retreat with Dace? Because I do want to keep him. He has expert estates. I really don't know what to do with Dace. I'm pretty sure they're just going to come and kill me here, but let's see. They might not. Might be setting myself up to also lose Pike Dram there, or Picadram. Okay, that's perfectly fine losses, I have no problem with that. And Sephiroth just wants to drop these troops off. And then she can run herself back down to the bottom. Okay. So I think we've fully built up our cove towns there, so they're at least producing units, and I don't think I'm going to build anything else quite yet. Would be good to build the Hydro Pond when we can, but it's not, we're only missing ore for it, so we're actually just going to trade in and buy that. So let's build the Hydro Pond. We'll get +1 growth from the dwellings as well, so probably worth it. But let's end the turn. Okay, so Dace can indeed retreat. That's good. And we lost Picadram, but that's fine. Alright, so Gunnar has to detour quite significantly just to take out this hero, which is kind of annoying, but he gets some really good artifacts, so it's actually probably worthwhile. Armour of Wonder is much better than Dragon Scales. Talisman of Mana is actually great as well. It means we're only missing 1 piece for the wizards well. And most importantly, Tome of Earth Magic. Yeah, this is actually huge. It's actually Runes of Imminency, -1 luck. Perfect, okay. So Gunnar can now go this way. Got a fairly insignificant hero, but most important thing is that I take this town. And we want to be rebuilding Dace somewhere where he can be useful to us. And I guess here he could be kind of useful. Maybe not, he's got a Warehouse of Sulphur, but that's it to pick up. Warehouse of Wood is much more to the point though. And there's a Warehouse of Ore up there as well, so let's pick up Dace in this town here. Oh, whoops. That was not my intention at all. But that said, at least we get 1 dragonfly. So you can pick that up for me, Dace, and then also go up that way for us. Great, so he can pick up a few bits and pieces. That's going to be worthwhile. Okay, Gion can pick up even more stuff there. Let's see if we can actually get past anything here. I'm guessing it's just going to be the Merlato Tower, but you never know. And Halon now doesn't have really much to do. And advanced earth magic, super important. Okay, let's go and take out some of these easy melee fights with Damacon. We'll get some stats and a bank and things while we're there. Sephiroth is just going back to the bottom. And Lorelei is just coming back to town for us to drop off some units. Okay, so we're not going to build anything. We're just going to... Wait, why is blue just going directly north? I mean, they've just lost that only town, and all they're doing is clearing out some units. I'm a bit confused about that. I mean, I'm guessing that they're just going to immediately come back down and try and retake their town, right? So I might as well just see if I can clear something out and then just go back to town again or something. All of the fights except the Gorgons are a little bit far away. Maybe we actually just go back through the monolith here and push up and see how far we can reach. Okay, we've got lots of phoenixes guarding 2 boxes there, so they'll probably be quite good. Swarm of genies guarding a scroll and an artifact we don't need. That said, though, it is much better than Shard of the Dread Knight, so maybe we take them out. Wow, we can get even further with Gion. Okay, even more resources to pick up. This is brilliant. Let's take 1 attack skill on Damacon. And more trivial fights. Lorelei can't quite jump into town this time, but that's fine. Let's explore a few more bits with Dace. Can we see our lumber mill? We can. It's down here. Okay. Okay, so we don't have a lot to build again. Let's just keep going. Okay. So I guess blue have decided they're going to allow me to progress a little bit instead. So I can just come back down, kill them, and then go back through this portal. Maybe this is their last hero. Wow. Yeah, okay, that was Blue's last hero. Maybe I should have actually taken the fight there if I'd thought about it. But never mind, I didn't. So yeah, we got a lot of good artifacts from that, like an awful lot of good artifacts. We've got the bowstring, which is actually useful. We've got the last part of our wizard's well. Got a necklace of swiftness, another spare teapot hat. So yeah, we've got loads of good artifacts from that. So, I don't remember where the blue portal actually took us to. Or my memory's really failing me now, I don't actually even remember if we went through the blue portal. We did, and it took us to the turquoise portal, okay. Which we, I guess, didn't go through. Shocking how bad my memory is sometimes, okay. Can't believe there's still stuff for Gion to pick up here. I'm going to have explored most of the area here without taking a single fight soon. Okay, basic logistics on a secondary hero, that's fantastic. Alright, and Lorelei's got some units there. What we're actually going to do is we're going to give her one Harpy Hag, because she also gets +1 because she's a Harpy specialist. So she'll move a little bit faster there at least. Lorelei needs slightly more than 1000 XP, so I can't just get the level up from the Learning Stone, unfortunately. Okay, so free ore pit, that's always useful. Free lumber mill even, it's not even an ore pit. I mean, a free ore pit is always useful, but that's not what that is. Yeah, as you guys can tell, and as I've said, I'm obviously not firing on all cylinders, as they say today. Let's also build the castle, since we'll want that before the end of the week for Hydra production, etc., if nothing else. Damacon's got an awful lot to clear out here still, which is great. Looks like we can pick up quite a lot of XP. Be nice to pick up some other artifacts too, though, although he has been supercharged. Okay, purple obviously deciding whether to dimension door or not. So let's push through this with Gunnar. I'm sure we already went through this. We did. Okay, it brought us to Mosswood. So, I guess we actually want to be going back to Vex soon. What do I need for the upgraded Maelstrom? Mage 2. So let's build Mage 2 here so we can build that next turn. And yeah, we've actually got enough to build it already, so we'll be able to upgrade our Serpents as well. And I guess the thing to check here is, have these crypts all been taken? Yes. Yes, they have. Are there any perma stats I can get quickly? Not really, because I have no swamp units. So let's go back to Hitchgrove. We can upgrade our Haspid next turn, or Seat Serpent into a Haspid, I should say. Alright, we actually can't get any further, but that's still fine. Throng of Horned Demons, not the easiest fight. Not for Damacon, anyway. Oof. Let's blind one of the stacks. We'll wait. We'll hit the bottom stack. And I think I shouldn't lose a dragon here. No, nowhere near. Okay. Let's blind this second stack as well then. We'll take the retail on our dragons. Okay, and we'll just defend on all of these. Should be able to take the retail again on our dragons. Let's just move everything else up so that we're in range. Let's just defend. And we'll wait on the dragons. We'll wait on everything except the trogs, I think, actually, and we're going to take the retail on our trogs. Okay. Scouting, yeah, we'll take scouting, and we'll also take expert earth magic. Okay, great. So that's quite a big upgrade. We'll also probably take the imp cache, and we might take the XP shop while we're here as well, actually. +1 Mercury. Probably don't need +1 Mercury, frankly. So let's just ignore this Inferno Town, I don't think we need it. And Gunnar's staying where he is. Just getting some extra movement. Okay, so Gunnar can now have the Maelstrom built, which means I can upgrade this one snack. Okay. I think that's a reasonable army to be going out with. So from here, I don't know what the quickest way to go is. It's probably go to Moss Den, actually. So let's do that. Moss Den, not Mosswood. Yeah, I don't know if this was the quickest way, but it was certainly fairly quick. So that'll do. Could also go and take out this taupe on the way through, which I think I probably will do. So Gion just wants to be pushing up. Day 7 next, so we can take that then. Probably going to leave the XP shop for now. Okay, and that's also checked, fine. I guess I don't have much to do with this hero, so I might as well just go back through the monolith and take him somewhere else next week. So I think we're actually good to end the turn and end the week there. Okay, week of the squirrel. Titan's Gladius is actually pretty good. Although we said we weren't going to bother with it previously. I think it is actually quite strong. And Golden Bow is significantly better than a mana artifact. Like, Tome of Water Magic isn't that useful because we don't have water magic, unfortunately. Otherwise it would be very, very useful. But okay, that's that cleared, and it gives us plenty of gold as well. So let's start pushing towards this break. Feels weird to be saying I'm going to be doing a break in month 3, nearly month 4. But there it is. Okay, and Halon just wants to start his resource route for us for the week. So let's pick up all of these. I could definitely be doing a better job of leveling up Damacon here. But I don't really think that I need to. I'm going to come back up and clear... Well, I'm definitely going to clear this bank, because I might as well. It's loads of free XP for Damacon. and I will probably... I'll take a look at what's in here with him, but then I'll start taking him back towards town as well. As it would be good to learn some spells. Let's have an explore with Dace. Okay, so we don't really have anything to build again. I think I've already built towards Hydras here. I have. I guess it'd be good to build the Gorgon lair. Let's just build it. I think that means all of our towns, other than the Inferno town, are pretty much fully built up. Have some upgrades to do there, of course, but not much. So yeah, I think we're good to end the turn again already. Okay, nice. We can see tan there. And we've just seen purple there too. Interesting, okay. Got pink just over the gap here. Where actually was that? Up here somewhere? Yeah. Okay. And Dace can still actually pick something up over this way, so let's send him up that way. Halon's probably my most useless hero at the moment. We will pick up the knowledge for the sake of a horde of crewmates. We might as well. Still a bit of experience for us as well. And we might as well pick up the units here, even though we're not going to do a lot with them immediately. Likewise Lorelei, she might as well pick these up, even if all she does is sit there for another couple of weeks. Okay, there's a bridge there. Let's see if this is a free tree. If it is, then we'll take a free level up on Dace. Throng of Troglodytes, simple fight. Misfortune Scroll. We might as well make these flee, just so one of our other heroes can pick up some gold at some point. Load of Men of the Sea. Let's take all these bits and pieces and just keep pushing down the road. Okay. Alright, so I think we're good to end the turn again. Keep spotting tan, which is useful. Oh, purple have just town portaled. Okay, so they weren't dimension dooring into that treasure area. That's fine then. Interesting. So pink have literally just taken that external dwelling, and the turn afterwards turquoise took it off them again, or teal took it off them again. Always nice when you see your opponents fighting. Okay, so we've got some trivial fights, plus a bank. Which is also a trivial fight, of course. And first things first, we don't have anything in this town whatsoever, not even a fort. I still don't know what it is that determines whether a town has a fort or not, because I would have thought that all neutral towns would follow the same pattern, but they don't. I'm really not entirely sure what it is that causes that. What we will also do though is go back to Vex, because we have a large number of troops to pick up here. So let's pop these like this, and then... Oh, got Hydras in our pool this time. We do have all of these units except Trogs, so let's take it like that. And then Gunnar can go back to our most recent town, which is Bok. And he can leave everything except the dragons in the town. So 27 dragons, that's quite a nice nice amount of units. And let's also move Gunnar back to the top again. Halon can visit this, and then he's going to basically be AFK for the rest of the week, but that's fine. Okay. Damacon just wants to be going towards this bank. Sefniroth just wants to pick up this one dragon, and then start moving up. And Lorelei, I guess she might as well drop the trogs. I'm not spending 10 gems on Dace. Let's check out this tree as well, though. So, Geon's nearly there, but we can definitely pick up some gold here, which is awesome. And we have built in all of the towns that we intend to build, so I think we're good to start day 4. Ooh, okay. So we can see an AI opponent just above where we've just taken a town, which is great. Okay, and I think that's actually a good point to stop the episode, so thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all next time.